Hey, how you doing? This is Adam Post, publisher of more than 1,000 comic books. Well, tonight, Disney is on fire. Total chaos at Disney. Bob Chapek is fired. Now, I recently did a video about this. I suggested they should fire Bob Chapek, and there were a lot of problems at Disney, and they were all Bob Chapek's fault. Apparently, somebody at Disney agrees. They have fired Bob Chapek, and now they have Bob Iger back as CEO for the next 2 years at Disney while he sorts out a new strategic direction. This means that all the problems that we've been sensing at Disney, things like, well, the box office is not what it's supposed to be for Black Panther. They know it's not going to make $1 billion, but even more so, they've got problems with all their brands. They've announced massive cutbacks, which was going to affect tremendous amounts of restructuring. Is fine if you know what your direction is, but they clearly didn't know what direction was. And it's been problems at Disney for quite a while, and Bob Chapek, I don't know why people liked him or thought that he was doing something to correct the company. Everything he said and did looked ridiculous to me, and I said it as often as I could in the videos. Well, so that said, this literally just happened. Coming from Hollywood Reporter, Disney shocker Bob Iger returning as CEO. Bob Chapek exits. Let's get into this article. Before you do, please be sure to subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up when you like it. You guys have been great. The channel's growing, and thank God Bob Chapek is gone. Disney's board of directors said that Iger has agreed to serve as Disney's CEO for 2 years with a mandate from the board to set the strategic direction for renewed growth and to identify a successor, who is not going to be Bob Chapek. In a stunning turn of events, the Walt Disney Company said that Bob Chapek will step down as CEO with Bob Iger returning to lead the company. The board of directors announced the decision Sunday night. By the way, so when companies like change the CEO like this, a multi-billion-dollar company like Disney, this is not something that's usually banged out over a weekend in kind of an emergency state of situation. They're well aware what they've told the public as far as how bad things are. It's actually much worse than that. They're not saying that, but they're taking extreme action to change things as quickly as they possibly can. So the board is thanking Bob Chapek for his service to Disney over his long career, including navigating the company through unprecedented challenges of the pandemic. Oh, they're thanking Bob Chapek for being so wonderful. But, the bottom line is, miraculously, Chapek is out overnight. I was expecting at some point they'd get rid of Chapek, but I thought they would have some more massive losses first. Maybe Iger contacted the board and searched them out and said, hey, listen, if we don't do something soon, I may not be able to turn this around, so you guys need to make up your mind. This is what Iger had to say. I'm extremely optimistic for the future of this great company and thrilled to be asked by the board to return as its CEO. Disney and its incomparable brands and franchises hold a special place in the hearts of so many people around the globe, most especially in the hearts of our employees, whose dedication to this company and its mission is an inspiration. I'm deeply honored to be asked to again lead this remarkable team with a clear mission focused on creative excellence to inspire generations throughout unrivaled, bold storytelling. Iger told employees in a note he'll address the company on Monday with other senior leaders. Quote, I know this company has asked so much of you during the past 3 years, and these times certainly remain quite challenging, but as you've heard me say before, I'm an optimist, and if I learn one thing from my years at Disney, it's that even in the face of uncertainty, perhaps especially in the face of uncertainty, our employees and cast members achieve the impossible. Now, what changes do I expect are going to come from this, from Iger stepping in? Well, their strategic direction really has been terrible. The excessive focus on streaming subscribers, the overproduction of Disney Plus content, I think you're going to see them mimic much more of the strategy of Warner Bros. Discovery. I think you'll see them focus on reopening their multiple channels of distribution, just as Warner Bros. Discovery has been doing, so that yes, they'll do theatrical, and yes, they'll produce some exclusive content for the streaming service, but they're going to open up these different areas where they already had a lot of sources of revenue and good market relationships. I think there will be some extreme cutting back on content for Disney Plus because, as we covered in this video recently with Disney Hiding Secrets, they are doing funny things with the production costs on the streaming shows. I can just see it in their numbers. And plus, everything costing a flat $25 million per show is a little bit obviously ridiculous. Something isn't right with those numbers. There's a lot that Iger has to clean up, but I'm sure he's up to the task. As far as whether or not the company's going to be woke and the shows are going to be woke, I don't know what he's going to do about the brands. Things have gone really far with the brands, and now the business has a lot of operational problems, a lot of problems with expenses, a lot of production problems, a lot of distribution problems. I don't know what he's going to do, Iger, but he couldn't do much worse than Chapek. I assume he must have approached the board, Iger, and said, hey, listen, I'll come back if you need me in an emergency, but you gotta do it now if you're gonna do it, because 6 months from now, there may not be much I can save. That's my take on what happened. Let me know what you think of all this in the comments below. Do you think it's a good idea that Bob Iger comes back? I know a lot of people don't like Bob Iger. I have no idea why you would like Bob Chapek better, but in any case, I like him for what he's been able to accomplish as a businessman, putting all these assets together and being such a slick salesman. You know, he pulled a lot of things off while he was there. That's my take. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Please be sure you are subscribed to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up when you like it, and I'll see you again soon with another video. And if I don't see you, I will miss you.